Hello and welcome, rgMOOC agents. My name is Stephen Getter and I'm the Game Mole from the rgMOOC headquarters. And I'm here to provide you with sneaky inside information. Today I'm going to be giving you another look into The Longest Journey, and we're going to be picking up slightly ahead of where we left off. This is right outside of April's apartment, still in the first chapter. As you can see from this courtyard right outside of April's apartment, you can go to the left, the subway, ahead to the park, or over to the cafe. And you can see that those are your choices because the arrow turns red. And you can also look at the clock whenever it
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109.
Whenever you get a little eyeball, that means that's something you can look at. So let's go ahead and go to the park and press escape to have April running and skip through certain parts of where she's going. And in the park there's several things we can look at, but we're just going to use it to go across over to the academy. And go get some work done. Again, I'm going to go through this fairly quickly. I'm not going to stop and look at everything because I'm on a laptop. Just mousing over things tends to make things happen that I don't want to, but we can interact with the gloves, so let's go ahead and do that.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just... what a terrible, terrible waste.
So now we know a little something more about April's character. She doesn't like to waste things. Let's go ahead and grab the paintbrush and paint palette. Get him into our hand and start painting. Now I've noticed the first couple times that I've recorded this that you get the sound for this video, but you don't actually get to see it, and I'm not sure why, because I'm looking at it as we speak here. Showing April painting, doesn't show what she's painting, just in the act of painting. And here comes Emma. I'm going to skip through this conversation real quick.
Hiya. Emma? Me need. Nah, I have... What's the message? Believe me. Did he talk? No. There. And, what's a... I'm... Well, I think we... Not... Yep. She... What? You don't... She... Is that a... Like... I'll drop by. I'll be there.
And we have to clean up before we can go over to the cafe to meet Emma. But while we're in the while we're in the act of washing our hands, something significant happens for the story.
Who's there?
And you're going to see that no matter what you do in this
That
scene.
was not a dream.
No getting around it. And that's kind of typical of this game. You really have to go through every step. You can't really skip things, and you really have to see every little video they want you to see. So I'll head back to the bridges and scoot over to the cafe. Now you notice every time we come through this courtyard there's usually something different going on. In that case the police were arresting some skateboarders.
I'm sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his...
Just gonna go ahead and pick some things up.
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pain. Could this be what I never say no to a complimentary ticket.
Well, is that everything I can get? Bread, candy, tickets. I can do something with the jukebox.
It took some convincing, but Stan
change the tune to something else. I don't like that one. We're gonna try something else. Now that's interesting. We'll stick for that for a while. Maybe get some money from Stanley.
What you do? You ain't
but I'm
damn.
It's nice
Oh,
you.
the damn.
I'd like to get
Damn. This
I'd still like to get paid.
might.
Yes?
Yes?
Here you are.
Don't. Send me.
Thank-
Oh,
I need the money now,
yeah.
Forget.
Get it.
I can
Damn.
just as
All right.
300.
Oh.
Don't know if there's any quicker way through that conversation.
Thank you, Stanley.
And I'm not sure of what happens
Fine,
if you
sure.
just
Whatever.
agree to be paid 2 weeks later or a week later.
No, sorry, I have plans.
What?
But we needed the money now, so we had to go ahead and get that. When you play this, you might want to see what happens if she takes the shift, because I've actually not done that. So onto the train. We're just going to keep skipping through all the videos and things that you can look at, and just go with advancing the story and interacting with the pieces.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free. And remember,
It's the address. The gallery is located all the way.
You can go right through the wall. Alright, so now we're on our way towards the gallery to meet Cortez. I think we're going to go ahead and talk to Cortez and show you that conversation.
Hello, sir. Sir. I'll.
And I'll probably just skip through this as well. But I wanted you to look at this conversation a little bit and see
About
what
time you showed
my
up.
choices are,
Mira,
and the fact that I don't have that many choices.
You brought me all the way down.
yes.
Except for this right here. Now I can look at the painting or I can just choose not to, but choosing not to simply ends the conversation. I think that doesn't advance the story any, so it kind of limits our choices. Well, I mean to say it limits what we'll be able to do after that. So we have to advance the story, so let's go ahead and do that. And
What am I looking for?
What do you s-
I see a guy.
And?
They're probably.
Yes, yes.
I see art.
Art,
Illusion.
skill and imagine.
Truth.
Truth.
How can a painting have a soul?
It has.
It's just.
now and this
So you're
art for some
and what?
who know because
Actually, I spent
use
how that
it's just my point. There is
you're
I'm telling
well that
good.
no there are but no
Está bien.
what
Meet me.
not again
But you.
no
Adios.
I said
Goodbye.
Now, when you play that, you're going to have all of the same choices that I just had. And you're going to see all of the same answers and all of the same conversation that I just went through. Because there really isn't any way around it. And that's what I wanted to show you in this section, is that with this game, you basically have choices that are kind of not real choices, because you pretty much have to see what they want you to see, look at the videos that they want you to look at, and make the choices that they want you to make. Right in there, April could have said several different things, but they would have made either the conversation shorter or longer, but all of the important parts would still have been said regardless of what choices you make. Alright, I gotta stop here before rgMOOC headquarters catches on. I gotta run. I'll see you next time.